Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry. And before we kick into tonight's free video review, I wanted to make sure that you were all aware of Ragi's webinar that will be going on Wednesday, August 30th at 7 p.m. Central. Ragi has been a great friend over the years and is an excellent analyst. I know if you're watching this YouTube video, you know of her from our YouTube series. And again, she'll be presenting tomorrow evening on how she day trades options, not really using the Greek so much, with a strategy that avoids the $25,000 day trading rules, the limits that are around that. And I think it's going to be a great webinar. So wanted to make sure you were aware, and then we can dive into really what I believe is a best review of what I shared with you yesterday. So through this same YouTube, free venue avenue, I really do try to bring you the best actionable ideas that I see for any given moment. And in last night's review, I was telling you that I thought we wanted to be looking for spots to buy tech. And maybe we'll start there with two of the names that I gave you through Google first. And the idea that when you have squeezes, there are ideas of these compressions, these moment in time where price trades sideways enough to build out a squeeze. And when the squeeze resolves, that it can usually give you a directional move. So between that and also just the residual strength of the stock itself, think about how Google sold off on that Thursday, Friday, and just got back into its 21, tested it from above and ultimately acted as support. Then when you come over and look at something like the Qs, that selling, those two same selling days saw the index well below its 21 EMA. So when we see Google holding those moving averages so much better, it hints at the fact that if the indices do decide to turn back around and go bid, that this name may do better. So with that fresh 52-week high today, there's been some great trading opportunities around that. And then we also covered NVDA, right? So up 4% today is really not a bad move. You'll see also here a 2-day squeeze, and traders that are new to this signal, I like when I can say, you don't have to take my word for it. Look at the past. Look at where that 2-day squeeze, when the directional move finally resolves. Now granted, it did resolve off earnings, but all the same, that signal gave you a nice directional move, and you can see it forming here again. So in my mind, if the 500 is going to be a spot of failure, and we were about to see this roll over in a bigger way, you should fail at the 618, which is just to say, through this downdraft, you measure the bounce, and a weak market will fail at the 50, or maybe even weaker will fail at the 382, and that's where you roll back down. If it's going to be bearish at all, it really needs to stay below the 618. Now, there are ways, and there are some technicians that will still use the 786 to say that that's, an area to fail from that goes along with this being the heart of the move. But it's my opinion that clearing this is actually more constructive, and the 2-day squeeze is going to fire long. Again, all of that on the heels of the 10-year yield that has started to come in a bigger way. So all of those themes were a big part of yesterday's review. It came through today really with flying colors. And now we wait and see what tomorrow brings. For tomorrow, and really, kind of a mix between overnight and into tomorrow, but I'm going to leave you with two levels. For the futures, I think we're going to try to get up there into 38. And then if you're just following it in the cash, when Wednesday opens up, keep an eye on 45.18. I think we're going to reach up there and tag them. They should be pivotal areas of resistance, but we'll just take those decisions 15 minutes at a time. I hope you find the review helpful. Hope to see you at the webinar tomorrow night, and we will pick all this up there. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.